Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, I want you all to take a good, long look at me. Easy, ladies. My girlfriend is an international karate expert and wouldn't take kindly to one of you taking me by the hand. But that's beside the point. Does anyone in this room think that I am old? No? Well, according to several young people I spoke to recently, you'd be wrong. I imagine that most of the time, the realization of becoming old comes from a personal experience. For example, your back goes out more than you do. Your arguments with the car radio are becoming ever more heated and personal. Or you sink your teeth into a juicy steak, and they stay there. Well, I wasn't so fortunate. On a recent holiday trip, I was shaken to my very core when, in all seriousness and with brutal conviction, I was told that I was a grumpy old man, a coffin dodger, and to go home, Grandad. Well, if I was to be one of those, stubbornly refusing to go towards the light, I wasn't about to allow myself to be dismissed so easily. After all, the young man thinks the old man's a fool, but the old man knows the young man is a fool. Isn't that right?
Yes.
On the first night of this holiday, my friends and I decided to frequent the local on-site licensed premises. After all, we're all responsible adults. Well, we're all adults. Well, the point is, we went to the pub, which was playing music through until 3 in the morning. And halfway through the night, the DJ announced, "Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for the party songs. It's all on you from now on, so get yourselves on the dance floor because it's hard rave until 3 in the morning." And so, discarding pleasant melody, he went for I then made my first mistake. I turned to my friends and I uttered the immortal words, "Does it have to be so loud?" To which they answered almost in perfect harmony, "You grumpy old man." The next morning was a sore one for all of us. We all had that second heartbeat, just about there. And none of our tongues fit the fit anymore. So I got the kettle going and asked if anyone fancied joining me in a cuppa. "No!" was the whispered reply. We had only just woken up. It was barely 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and already I was being insulted. But the final straw came for me later that evening, when we all went out again, but agreed to drink a smidge less. Unfortunately, this left me horrifyingly sober for what I was about to witness. The dance floor was a sea of children, some as young as 5, all following the instructions of the dance leaders on stage. And then the cry rang out, "Who's got sexy eyes?" To which the children, some as young as 5, replied, We've got sexy eyes! None of you think that's wrong? Okay, then you won't mind doing it yourself. You should have agreed with me, shouldn't you? I'm going to call out who's got sexy eyes. Then I'm going to raise my arms, and all of you are going to say, we've got sexy eyes. Who's got sexy eyes?
We've got sexy eyes.
That was the second most disturbing thing that has ever happened. Beaten only by those children saying exactly the same thing. Needless to say, I was appalled. So I marched up to one of those employees, full of moral gusto, gave him what for. Go home, Grandad. I did not go home. I went out into the middle of the dance floor and joined in, bringing the song to an abrupt end. Maybe I am old-fashioned. Maybe some of my ideas and principles are out of date. Maybe I'm a trousers up to here, danger to all on the road, oxygen thief. But there are advantages to growing up and growing old. Firstly, I think you'll all agree, we are always right. We have a lifetime of experience to prove that we are always right, and a stubbornness of action not to allow anyone else to tell us otherwise. Finally, we can do whatever we want and get away with it. We can stand amongst a group of children, screaming along with them that we do indeed have sexy eyes, and no one will dare stop us. So young people today think I'm old-fashioned? Let them. Have you seen young people today? Let them have their loud, tuneless music. Let them have their lack of fashion sense. Let them prance around with the tops of their underwear showing, thinking they're cool. Let them attempt to ignore and dismiss us. Let them think that the old man is a fool. We know better.